Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
I love it. I get to hear Fran's voice every morning. You know, it's like get up and get going. So today in the studio we have Brianna Markham and April Ross, and I heard that Brianna likes to go by Bree. So we'll call you Bree while you're here. If I can remember, we'll do that. So where do you guys want to start? I like to just kind of throw you guys under the bus, you know, because you know what you want to tell everybody, and we'll go from there.
Hi, Larry. Well, my name is April Ross, and we're here today to talk about the Health and Wellness Fair that Piedmont Senior Resource will be having on June 21st from 10 to 2. So we're just here to talk about the good things that's going on there.
Where is that at? I mean, I've heard it many times, but I don't know the address.
Okay, Piedmont Senior Resource is 1413 South Main Street, which is in the shopping center with the Goodwill, Buffalo Wild Wings, across from Walgreens.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Right on. Okay, I know exactly where that is.
One-stop shop right there.
Exactly.
So on the 21st, we'll be having the health fair, and we'll have the Piedmont Health District there. That's where Bree works. They'll be collaborating with us on getting the new variant of the COVID-19 available to any senior that wants it 60 and older. Can definitely come out and get that done.
What does that look like? You know, are there lines around the corner?
No, unfortunately, I doubt it. Lines around the corner, but it'd be nice. It's just at your request. You can come get the shot if you want an updated variant.
So the best way is to call ahead of time?
You can call ahead of time, or you can show up that day. So we'll be ready on site to give them if you show up that day.
I'll be ready.
Yeah. And then we have the Farmville Pharmacy. That's a privately owned pharmacy. They're in Cumberland, Amelia, and Farmville, which is owned by Kim Wright. And they'll be administrating the shot. So Kim is a good partner with the health department.
Do they do other type of services?
You can get the flu shot. You can get your what is the other shot that you get, Bree, when you're 60-some? Oh, the shingles. So you can get your shingles vaccine that as well. So you can get multiple shots if you need them.
Excellent.
And she'll be offering other adult vaccinations too, so not just COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll have screening forms for those there,
Nice.
so people can just show up and get their screening done and get their vaccines.
Now, anybody that shows up, can they get that COVID vaccine then?
If they're eligible, yes.
Eligible. So what makes somebody eligible to get that?
It changes all the time. But I know
Must
now
be a
we only have the
government
bivalent COVID vaccines and Novavax. And for bivalent, I'm pretty sure it's, last time I checked, it was like 6 months after your most recent booster, you could get another one, but it may be more than that now. It changes all the time. So
I hear you. It's difficult to keep track of.
It definitely is. Yeah. So then we also have the Department of Social Services going to be there. We're going to have Lunenburg. We have each county we serve, all 7 have a social services, but Lunenburg is a social service that we're going to spotlight that day.
Okay.
And also today, June 15th, starts the Cool Care program. So that's with the Department of Social Services. If you need an air condition, that kicks off today for them. Nice. So that's good to know.
And is that a process where you just come in, or you fill out an application online?
I think it's online, or you can do it over the phone. Most people have benefit specialists. You can let them know that you're interested in the Cool Care, and they can get you all squared away on that.
Do you mind if I ask another question?
Go ahead,
said benefit specialist.
Yeah.
So I want to know who is that? Who gets that?
Those are the workers at social services. Those are the benefit specialists that help individuals get the benefits they need, which is SNAP, Cool Care, heating assistance. Those, if you have Medicaid, those are the workers that help assist with those services.
If you go in, would I have one person that I kind of interact with for all these services?
Yeah,
okay, so it's kind of like you get assigned a worker. Well, that's
pretty
fantastic.
Much.
Okay.
Yep. And so then we're going to have New Era Healthcare, which is a mobile podiatrist. So if you need feet care, they can come to you, which is more convenient for our seniors. A lot of times they can't get out because they don't have transportation.
Right. And they give foot massages, right?
No, unfortunately, no foot massages, Larry. No. Just trimming the toenails.
I figured if I keep asking, maybe somebody will come up with a good foot massage.
No. And then we're going to have the family dentistry. That's in Lunenburg, because oral hygiene is very important. Taking care of your teeth is very important.
Especially at older
Yeah,
age,
as
such
you
as
age.
myself.
Oh, yeah, Larry, you're not that old.
Hey, my teeth could use some work. I'm just saying.
All right. So, you know, just taking care of that because that's very important to us as a body as we age.
So is that a specific dentist that does that, or it's a program that...
No, it's a dentist office.
It is? Oh, okay.
A dentist office in Lunenburg County.
In Lunenburg,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
So I apologize again.
That's okay.
But I'm new to the area, so I don't know where Lunenburg is.
That is on the other side of Nottoway, like going to Blackstone area.
Okay.
That's on that other side of that. That's on the bottom part of the county for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, thank you.
So then we're going to have the YMCA. So me and Bree, we need to, I guess when we get over, we can go work out in the Silver Sneakers program.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you mean by... So I love what'd you say?
The YMCA.
I love the YMCA.
Yeah.
Here. I really do. Yeah, I took my son swimming when he visited and stuff.
Yeah.
So does that mean it's the people get like a what's that contract?
Well, no, it's like with your Medicare insurance. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, a lot of them have extra benefits like Silver Sneakers, which is an exercise program that's geared for seniors that want to continue being mobile. So you can exercise that program at the YMCA.
Gotcha.
So that's the Silver Sneakers
Fantastic.
program.
Yes.
Yeah. And then my favorite is going to be their MRC. Yes, MRC. I'm definitely a member of MRC.
And what does that stand?
That's a volunteer program.
Okay.
You volunteer to help with, like I said, preparedness in the community, natural disasters. They did a whole lot with COVID. Bree, you want to give any more information on MRC?
We work really closely. It's the Medical Reserve Corps. So a lot of them are retired nurses or any trained professional, really. And they help at the health department a lot when we have COVID events or just promotional events. They help in the office all the time with IT.
Oh,
They're
really?
Really amazing people.
Really? And what does that stand for?
The Medical Reserve Corps.
Medical Reserve Corps. Okay, yes. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah,
but
so if you want to be a volunteer, Larry, just swing by the health department and sign up.
Yeah. Service. Doing this, I kind of feel like I'm at service.
Yeah, you are.
But I used to drive Amish people around, and I thought that was a piece of service. Service is great.
Yeah, it is.
It sounds like a good opportunity. You need people then.
Yeah, we do. We need volunteers that want to be a part of that organization.
And it pays really well?
No, it's volunteer. It's volunteer your time.
Paid volunteer. I think we could start a whole new thing.
I think you're right about that. And then I'll be there, which is VICAP Insurance. So I'm the VICAP counselor at Piedmont Senior Resources. So if you need help with your Medicare benefits, I'm the person to call. So if you're 65 and new and just trying to figure out what's going on, definitely give me a call. I can help navigate some stuff. And also, if you are not new to Medicare but looking to make some changes, open enrollment is every year, October 15th to December 7th, so we can make changes for the following year.
Now, it seemed like there were changes made kind of involuntarily for... I know somebody who has it, and her plan changed without her kind of knowing what was changing. And
okay, so what more likely what happened is she got a phone call from somebody, and she was talking on the phone and listening and saying, okay, yeah, and they took her okay or yeah as a yes and switched her plan. If that was to happen and you're not aware, you can definitely give me a call. Okay. And if I can, I'll switch you back to what you had. Try my best to.
Nice. Okay.
So a lot of times our seniors get these solicited calls at home, and they're just looking for telephone conversation, not really trying to make changes, but just listening because they don't have no one to talk to sometimes, and get suckered into making changes to their plans. So,
interesting.
Yep, and then we're going to have the farmers market. So if you haven't got your farmers market application, that's 60 plus. It's an income-based program where you're going to get $50 and $5 increments to shop at the farmers market. So you can get some fresh fruits, vegetables, especially some watermelon this time of year.
Oh, yes.
Watermelon, strawberries are good this time of year because they're in season. So that's pretty much it. But definitely come out June 21st from 10 to 2.
10 to 2?
Yep.
All right. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
So how did you get into this?
This is a part of our community health worker. So we got a grant through U.S. Aging, and it's a grant to help seniors know more about COVID, too. It was a COVID grant. So it's a push of that. So we figure out Health and Wellness Day, not only pushing COVID, but also giving our seniors other resources they might need help with or might not know where to get them from. So this is a big way to get them more knowledge.
And how did you personally, when did you get into this? How did you get into it?
Well, I've been into this, Larry, since I worked at Piedmont Senior Resources. We have health fairs all the time. Definitely have my open enrollment event in October. So that's going to be on the patio soon, too. So we always have events to let our seniors know where to come to get information.
Still not telling me.
What? What
you personally? I want to know personally how you chose to do this kind of work.
Personally.
What drives you to this service?
Oh, I love seniors. They are just so wonderful people. They're wise people, and if you sit down and listen, you can learn a lot from a senior citizen. So I enjoy working with seniors and just navigating and advocating and being a voice for them, because sometimes they don't have voices.
So how long have you been doing this?
It'll be 6 years in August.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right above that 7-year mark. You know,
yeah, right above that. Yeah.
I can tell, obviously, that you enjoy doing it, and you have a passion for it.
I
do.
I do.
I think people appreciate that. You know, it's kind of hard to find sometimes.
Yeah. When you can't afford to pay for your medicines, and then you call in and someone helps navigate that, and when you're on the medicines, that's $1,000 a month, and you only get $800 a month, and you're trying to figure out, do I buy my medicines or do I eat? Because food is medicine, because a lot of times when you're taking medicine, you have to take food with it. So we try to help navigate that, so to take that stress off, like where's my meal coming from if my medications are at a reduced rate. So.
Wow, yeah. Medication, that's a whole different topic, isn't it? We won't get into pharmaceuticals and that whole business, but it is a little scary. I mean, there's too many people who are paying too much for health care, and it's just bringing the whole whole thing down.
It does.
So, I've just known too many people with issues like that, and I wish I could have pointed them in a direction that could have helped them out. You know, and so this is great to know what's available out there. Bree, what's your story? And
so I'm the communications specialist for the Piedmont Health District, and this is my first job. I've only been in the role for almost a year and a half. So it's my first job out of college.
Where did you go to college?
Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved it. I missed it.
Yeah, I do too. You know, 50 years later.
Oh yeah. But I went to school for public relations.
Okay.
Originally, I thought I wanted to be a speech pathologist, and then I realized I had to take science classes, and that's just I'm not very good at science, so I didn't do that.
Change of degree.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I only did that half a dozen times.
So I went to communications, and then I was just looking for jobs after college, saw Piedmont Health District. I was like, what is that? Saw that it was the state, and I was like, you know what? That could be fun. And so I love it. I'm not from a rural area. I'm from Chesterfield, so...
Okay.
Working here has definitely taught me a lot about rural Virginia and connecting with people, and it's not just social media, because a lot of people can't access the internet. So it's been a big learning opportunity for me, and I'm really grateful for it.
I'm a little curious about the degree, and how much do they focus on social media? I mean, is that just a huge piece of it nowadays? Or
we didn't focus on it that much. I think just because my generation uses social media every single day, and don't really have to be taught how to use it anymore.
Right, okay.
So in school, we didn't really focus on social media. We focused more on how to talk to the media, how to pitch your organization, more of that.
Yeah. So for your position now, how do you use that, or what are you kind of doing from your degree to promote? Right? Is that kind of what your core position is?
Yeah, definitely. I make all the flyers, and I pitch any event that we have to the media with press releases, and I do all the social media, the website. So it's a lot more than public relations, but I like it because it's taught me a lot. And I'm loving it so far.
So you guys are kind of from different programs, right? I mean, so how do you interact with each other? And are there a lot of other programs and stuff that you communicate with? And how does that kind of juggle into play?
Definitely. The health department is definitely a collaborative partner of ours at Piedmont Senior Resources. We work with Dr. Almond a lot about when COVID hit, we were looking at our seniors. And then the health department was like, well, how do we get this to everyone? So we leaned it upon them, say, hey, can you help us out? We'll try to we got a lot of people to vaccine clinics at Piedmont Senior Resource by bus. We bused a lot of seniors when it first started, getting those shots in arms, which made a big difference. And just having that collaboration with the health department and knowing that they were going to, be there to help us get these shots in arms made a big difference.
That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, COVID obviously threw everybody for a loop.
Big loop.
And some people got up for the task and other people didn't have any idea what they were going to do. And I think part of that could be the success that you had could be because it's a small rural town, or you think that helped that you're not were you overwhelmed with the need for people to get those shots and get out and that kind of stuff?
Larry can't say we were overwhelmed, just doing it day by day and just taking step by step. So, what we did this day didn't work. We didn't do it the next day. So just learning how to manage all of this was definitely something new for us. And how we did everything at the office changed. So, like, none of our cafes were open, which is in all 7 counties. So a lot of our seniors didn't have socialization. So Nikki Dean, she came up with this program, Bingo Size, and she did it virtually, where we got tablets and different things, just trying to get technology out to our clients and everything. So we had to change the way we did things. Yeah. A lot to keep our seniors active as much as possible.
Yeah. Doesn't it feel kind of strange now that it's kind of a bit of a memory, We're getting back to another new normal.
Hopefully.
Yeah, really, exactly. So I had a question for you, Bree, and I don't remember what it is, but what is VICAP anyway? What does that stand for? Sorry, April,
that's
you're
me.
VICAP.
Okay.
So.
That's Virginia Insurance Assistance Program. So basically, we are... we don't work for any insurance company.
Okay.
They're all across the state. Most of them are with AAA's, which is the Area Owned Agency on Aging, and we help navigate Medicare for individuals. So it's a program that's a great program. ACL, the Community Active of Community Living, is our supporter there, too, to make sure we get our grants and stuff to keep the program growing. So.
I assume it takes a lot of work from your end keeping the grant going, right? Grant writing is not an easy task.
Well, it's not on my end. It's the director's piece of, they do that part. I just do the legwork.
You get the fun.
Yeah,
you get out there, meet the people. Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good deal. How do I sign up? No?
Well, if you're doing early retirement and you're looking at Medicare, we can look at that. If you're disabled, sometimes people that have like renal failure, stuff like that, they get on Medicare. So I help people with disabilities as well, people that are 65 and older.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Because it does sound like there's a lot of difference between 60 and 65.
It is.
And I turned 60 next year.
Oh, well, you'll be eligible for our services, Larry.
I want to know what
stop by.
Do you have any interaction with military veterans and that?
We do. We have some that come in. We do work with them as well, trying to get them services. Laura Gaston is our care coordinator at Piedmont Senior Resource. She works a lot with them because a lot of them need housing issues or modifications in the home, so she does a lot with that to help with them, and then she works with the VA as well.
That's great. Yeah. So how do you go about determining somebody's need? That wasn't the question I was going to ask. It was a much better question, but that's what came out of my mouth. So, if there's an answer there, that would be all right.
Yeah, we have a uniform assessment, which is a UAI. We ask a series of questions to figure out where the person is and what we need to address first and how to manage that. So it's a process. So you call in if you have any issues, and we talk to you. We talk to the family. Then Laura normally schedules an assessment with you to figure out what need and where to go.
Okay. I just want to shout out to the listening audience that the lines are open. So if you'd like to ask any questions, please give us a call, 434-394-0924. And I'm sure we'll get an answer to your question if you have it. Or you can just let us know that you're all doing all right. You never know who's going to call these days.
That's true.
So how long have you been in Farmville? A year and a half? Is that...
I've been working in Farmville for a year and a half.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm moving to Farmville this weekend.
Yay!
You hadn't moved here yet?
No, I've been driving 45 minutes every day. So.
Really?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Chesterfield is 45 minutes away.
Yep.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Our gas tank will be happy.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. Well, I don't know. It's a lot cheaper to live here than it does in California. I assume maybe it's cheaper to live here than it does in Chesterfield.
Yep, definitely.
I remember sort of the question I was going to ask before, if I can keep it in my mind, is this is a state program, national program? Is that how these work? I mean, is it all funded by state and federal grants or?
Well, our program, Piedmont Senior Resource, we are nonprofit, so we get federal, state, and local funds, and that's how we operate. So BRE is a state. The health department is a state organization.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. So, what would you like to see come next? What are the challenges you have in getting to the people that need it the most?
Well, for the health department, since we can't offer transportation.
Oh, why? Well, I guess insurance purposes or whatever. Okay.
The state, it's complicated.
Liability.
That's why we love working with PSR so much, is because they can offer transportation, and that helps get people to get the vaccines that they need or the resources that they need. So, we love working with nonprofits in our area because they help us do what we can't do.
All right. Yeah. That now actually makes more sense to me how this is working. Yeah, the symbiotic relationship. And I know Piedmont Senior Resources come up all the time. I mean, are there several different places over there? Are there? It's just one.
Just one-stop shop right there in Farmville.
And it's at the
1413 South Main Street.
I did not know that. How many people do you have working there?
We have about 15 office staff, and then 49 overall. So we have our transportation drivers. We have volunteers. Our biggest program is our meal program, our home delivery program.
Okay.
Where homebound seniors that don't get our meal service. And our drivers take it out to them in their county, so they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and you guys have like 3 or 4 nice vans, like handicap
we
vans
do.
and everything.
That's for our non-medical transportation program. That's run by Jordan Miles and Mary Irvin, which is our scheduler for that. So that program really has kicked off because a lot of people that's on Medicare don't have transportation.
Yeah.
So we're always booked out, and I'm pretty sure Mary's booked out past July by now. So
that's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a private transport company here in town, but I know where I used to be, they were making a lot of money on it, and it was so good to see that this was a volunteer. Volunteers doing the work here.
Yeah, so. we have some paid drivers, but then we have some volunteers that definitely do not mind pitching in to help out, which means a lot to us.
Yeah, one of the owners here volunteers.
Oh, yeah,
so,
Sean.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I can't come today. I have some work to do.
Yeah, I always mess with John when he comes in when the weather's nice. I'm like, John, it's shorts weather. He was like, yep, shorts weather. He loves the shorts, so I always mess with John Van Clean when he comes in.
I know, I can't wait. He has really sexy legs. So, yeah. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did, Larry, unfortunately.
So I'm at the bottom of the hour. I have to do birthdays and weather and some stuff. You guys want to stick around, or you guys or you have last parting gifts?
I could just say that June 21st.
June 21st.
Which is a Wednesday.
Okay.
Come out from 10 to 2. We do have some light refreshments, so come out and get you some goodies. And just come out and have fun and hang out with us for a little while.
Sounds like it's going to be quite an event. I mean, you're going to have, there's stuff going on there.
Will be.
I may have to check that out, see what my future looks like.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead and get your 5-year plan, and Larry, so you know what's going on.
Exactly. Well, April Bree, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Again, if you want to stick around, I'm more than happy to talk to you after I do these few little things. But it's up to you.
All right. Thanks, Larry.
Thank you. All right. It is time for the weather. I guess we're going to start with the weather at 58 degrees and 100% humidity with calm winds and a barometer at 29.7. It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 84, and overnight partly cloudy with a low of 61. On Friday, see you guys. Thank you. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful people. I love wonderful people. We seem to get a lot of wonderful people in here. Lucky that we are. Friday, tomorrow, we're going to have 50% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 86. And Friday night, gradual clearing with a low of 56. Saturday sunny and Sunday sunny, both days. 83 on Saturday and 88 on Sunday. Overnight Saturday, mostly clear with a low of 56. And then Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low of 61. Going into Monday, it looks like Monday there's a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon with a high of 85. And with that, we can get ourselves to the birthdays. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? That was a wonderful interview.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it was.
See, they make my job so easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just we have wonderful people, interesting people, and they're willing to come in here and share that with me. I haven't scared anybody away yet that I know of. You know, maybe somebody did a quick, beeline out of here, but I don't think so. I think we're all right.
I think you're okay, too. All right, we've got birthdays here.
Excellent.
We've got a lot of birthdays, as a matter of fact. So we'll start off.
That's good, because I need to do some work over here.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Take it slow, nice and slow.
Take it nice and slow. Today is the 15th day. We're halfway through the month of June. Where does the time go? Where does the time go?
Yeah. But we're not alone. You know, everybody's experiencing the same sensation. It's just too much information all the time. I think is what happens.
Yeah, we don't have time to really get it. I do. I take time to get out on my porch and take in a few breaths.
Yeah, well, your porch is a little bit of heaven now, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, well, today is the 15th of June. We've got Maria Fernandez celebrating a birthday today.
Okay.
And a happy birthday to Faith Shanks.
Faith Shanks.
Deborah Shepard celebrating a birthday as well.
All right. Happy birthday.
Also, Rosalie Walker from Darlington Heights. Happy birthday to Rosalie. And we have also, on this 15th, Kevin Biddle celebrating. Renee Booker has a birthday. So does Lynn Roberts and Amy Green. I do have an anniversary to tell you about. Okay. Dean and Teresa Simmons celebrating an anniversary today. So
I wish we would put what their anniversary is. You know, is it 5, 10, 15, 20?
Well, on this particular...
I'm always curious. Every time somebody says anniversary, I'm like, I wonder how long they've
sometimes
been
they do when people call in or whatever. They'll tell us. But on these particular calendars, they don't mention what date.
I'm also curious about where the calendar comes from, but that's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole different conversation.
We can have it at a different time. Well, I'm just always surprised that it looks like it's printed at the beginning of the year, and I would assume that people's birthdays want to be added on to that, but they could add it by just calling us at 434-394-0924.
That's right.
Or they could send it to general@wflo.net. Or even birthdays at WFLO.net. We'd be happy to
get them on the air.
Yes.
And tell everybody.
Exactly.
Announce
was the word I was looking for that wouldn't come to the front of the brain.
I know.
I need nootropics. Have you ever done nootropics or taken nootropics of any kind?
Not that I know of. What is that?
It's basically, nootropics are brain chemicals, things you take. Most of them are natural, and there's these different kinds that you can take for different reasons, like memory, I don't know, speed or whatever. But yeah, they're real popular in California. I almost opened up my own store, a nootropics store.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
Oh.
Nootropics and shakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alicia wanted to do yogurt. You know, we figured we could combine the two and have a good old time.
Yeah. Nootropics.
Nootropics. Yeah, NUTROPIC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look it up.
I will.
There's a lot online, too.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you have to mix and match and find your own perfect little formula. But they're expensive, too.
Oh, yeah, well, what
anything.
isn't these days?
We have a few national days. Shall we get into national days?
Sure.
I don't understand this one. National Foam Party.
You might have to click into that.
Well, when I first think of foam, I don't know why. I think of styrofoam, and so I thought, well, this is kind of silly. But this is actually...
Foam.
Yeah, like soap foam.
Throwing the newest, cleanest, and coolest party for National Foam Party Day. Imagine a mountain of refreshing foam in your backyard, piled 6 feet high.
I could see that being fun.
Yeah, but
as a kid, I mean, running around, I'd probably do something like this for my son. Just like, hey, it's foam party.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you get the foam?
Good question. Maybe I could create some out of my power washer and just make a whole bunch really fast.
Okay. Okay.
World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. This isn't World Elder Abuse Day. It's us elders have to be careful about stuff like this.
Well, you're not quite an elder yet.
It's just
you're still middle-aged.
Yeah, I know. When do I qualify?
60.
60? Wow.
Maybe it's 55. I don't really remember.
I can get into my 401 at 59 and a half.
Ah, so, very good.
It'd be great if I had one.
Mm-hmm. You and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Global Wind Day.
I love wind energy. I mean, I just think I've seen more and more and more of it. Mm-hmm. Of course, back west, I haven't seen one in Virginia.
No, they have some offshore.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's a good place to have them. But I don't know the extent of what wind energy can actually give us, I mean, I keep hearing, an acre of these things can solve our power problem for the next 10 years, but it doesn't actually work out that way.
No, it doesn't. It's not good for the birds either.
Did you ever watch Shark Week?
No, not really.
I haven't. I think
all those shark movies, raining sharks.
I think my big thing was just... Yeah,
sharks are interesting animals. They really are.
But everybody was doing it. It was like I didn't want to do it because everybody else was.
Oh, okay.
WFLO, you're on the air.
Hello, Larry.
Hi.
And Chris.
Hello.
Chris, you know who this is?
Give me a hint.
I'm Jeannie Barr.
Oh, hi, Janie. How are you doing?
And it's about that time, you know what I mean?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I've got a birthday coming Saturday.
Saturday?
So will y'all put it on the calendar for me?
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Saturday is the 17th?
Yes, June 17th. And I'm 29 and older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
And I also want to say that people was on the radio, April Lawson, all the people on Senior Resource, they've helped me so much. And they helped me on my insurance and saved at least $50. And that was a big saving for me.
All right. Well, Janie.
So I just want to salute them, too. So y'all have a good day.
All right. You're in Farmville, right, Janie? Are you in
Farmville? Thoughts and prayers, Chris, for y'all. I love y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Okay.
What a sweetie.
Yeah, it's Jeannie Barr.
Let's see.
And I believe she's from Farmville. All right.
Cool. Yeah, I just could never bring myself to do what everybody else does. But today is National Megalodon Day, and Megalodon is a shark, a type of shark, is what I believe it is. 15 National Megalodon Day teaches us about the most massive shark that ever lived. Did you like Jaws? No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It was kind of cutting edge of the time, you know. What was really funny was I went to Universal Studios not long after that came out, and they have the shark come up and try to eat you while you're driving through, and it was like, that doesn't look very real. How did they pull that one off? So there was a new shark movie recently.
There was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't watch it, but because I thought, what are you going to do that's really that much different than Jaws, since they kind of did everything in all those?
Right,
so.
they did.
Magna Carta Day. Yay. So, the Magna Carta Day commemorates the signing of the Great Charter that limited the powers of the English monarch. I remember this.
In history, right. In your history lesson.
Yeah, no, I'm not old. So, yeah, that was a big deal. I'm trying to think of where do I hear Magna Carta most? I mean, it comes up, but I'm trying to figure out if it's more of a reference or what that is. I'll try to figure that out and forget about it.
It's pretty old. National or Nature Photograph Day. I like that. Nature Photography Day.
Do you photograph? Photographer?
Well, I'm not the photographer. Francis is the photographer. He's so good at it. He bought a camera that you have to take classes to figure everything out.
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can help me figure this one out.
I'm usually pretty good at that. So he's taken a lot of photos.
Yeah, he takes a lot of photos
over the years, and
a lot of the Tactical Box Memories have. They're all photographs that he's either taken or his other member of the Big Hat and Boot Club, his cousin Ben, has taken. So
yeah. Does he post them anywhere? Does he ever?
Oh yeah, he posts his photos
on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Okay. I don't think I've gone to his page.
Well, you should.
Do you have your own page? You guys keep a separate page?
No, I don't. I don't have a Facebook page.
How come?
I don't do Facebook. I don't have time.
You don't have time.
Mm-mm.
I believe that. Yeah. Yeah, it can be rather consuming if you let it. You know, it's just gotten stupid now, though. All you do is read a bunch of advertisements and articles. It's hardly anybody that I know anymore. But anyway, National Smile Power Day. Now, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The Smile Army should go out there and smile so people wonder what you're up to. But doesn't it make a difference? Have you ever experienced a smile that changed your day? That just kind of went, oh, wow, okay, life's not all crazy.
Right.
So
everything's good.
I have a tendency to, like when I'm walking, I think I have kind of a sad face or something. I don't know. So I try to consciously make sure that I smile when I'm out in public.
Yep.
At home, I just smile all the time because I have the most wonderful woman in the world as a partner. So, I can't go wrong with that.
That's right. She's a beautiful lady.
She sure is. Well, good. National Smile Power Day. Seriously, go out there and smile. It does
Sometimes
wonders.
that's all it takes to make a person's day.
That's true. National Career Nurse Assistance Day. Okay. First day of National Nursing Assistance Week. Such a whole week.
A whole week they can celebrate.
Career nurse.
So if you're, in the doctor's office or whatever, salute those assistants. Yeah.
They do a lot of the work, don't they?
They are.
I've been to a
lot of the
few.
go for work.
Yeah. I've been to more than a few doctors that had nurses that did most of the work, but this is a nurse's assistant, and that's even
better.
Yeah, as it rolls downhill, I suppose, the harder it kind of gets to the appreciation. So I didn't, I thought I was going to talk with Bree and April for a longer bit of time, so I didn't really prepare myself very well for our, ending conversation of this. So I got a few things here, but I might, if they don't work out, might have to scramble for some kind of...
we don't, with you around, we don't have to scramble.
Well, we do have some entertainment news.
Okay.
The Beatles are releasing a new song using AI, says Paul McCartney. I saw this the other day. And I was a little surprised, that because I always think of Paul McCartney kind of earthy. But, you know, he's kind of a no-nonsense guy. So I'm wondering how he got into this. He's also very bright and not afraid of stuff.
He's not afraid to tackle something new.
So I'll be interested in how this kind of turns out, what the reaction is from outside the world. I suspect it will be mostly positive. I guess it depends on the song, of course. But it says there will be a new Beatles song created with the help of artificial intelligence. One of the two living Beatles
Paul
said
McCartney, yeah.
AI was used to extricate the late John Lennon's vocals from a previous recorded track. That's great. I don't know why he had to call it an AI, though. I mean, we've had this technology for years to pull off the singer. So, anyway, made the news. Hey, do you like Mary Louise Parker?
Just show me a picture.
Let's see if we got something here. Oh no, that's sucker. She was on the show Weeds. Did you ever watch that?
No, I didn't watch Weeds.
How come? That was such a great show.
I'm sure.
You don't have time to watch TV either, I assume.
Not a whole lot.
Not
a whole lot. There's not a whole lot on. To watch.
It's the same formula over and over again. It's amazing. I've gone through. Have you gone through periods of time where you watched a lot, and a period of time where you just didn't watch?
The new Outlander series is coming back. On June the 16th.
Really?
Yes. On Stars.
We got you one there.
Yeah.
Outlander's on
Stars.
It's on Stars. Okay.
Yeah.
The Outlander. Are you talking the Outlander from the movies? The Outlander?
No.
What's it about?
This is the saga of Jamie and Claire. Yeah, Jamie and Claire. They go back in time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back to the,
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, early 1700s.
May have to, check that one out. Do they, I assume that there's probably some creative writing going on?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have the series of books as well.
It really drives me crazy that so many people just have this little formula they go by. There's no creativity in the writing. There's no creativity in the directing.
There's a lot of creativity in the writing.
I love that. Fantastic. So it sounds like a good one to get.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Kardashians?
I don't think anything of it.
Kourtney and Kim Kardashian breaking down all the Dolce and Gabbana drama and what each sister thinks. See, I can't even get anything.
I don't give a
of
rip about that stuff.
I can't even make sense out of the headline. But that's another pet peeve of mine too.
Dolce and Gabbana.
Why do people publishing do their titles that don't make any sense or just really terrible English? I don't know. Do you have a problem with that? I would think because you're kind of an expert at the English language.
I'm not an expert at it, but I do try to, keep up with the Kardashians. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like words. I do. I like words a lot.
When's the book coming out? Do you have a date yet?
No, but it's in the hands of Tina Dean, who used to live and work at Longwood University. She's now in Lynchburg. She's retired. But she absolutely loved it.
Awesome.
Loved it. It was a page-turner, and it is a page-turner.
I'm excited about it.
Return to Iron Bridge Road. That's what the name of the book is. We already have the cover. It's a photograph that Frances has taken, and it takes place in Lawrenceville, down in Brunswick County, on a plantation that Francis grew up.
Yeah.
Some of his,
fantastic
first years there.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't know. There's something about it.
It's an amazing story. It's one of his best.
Yeah.
And all of Francis's books are great.
And
but this one is special.
I'd say you know best on that one. So that's why it's exciting, I think.
Yeah, so it should be ready by the fall.
Okay.
It should be ready by the Heart of Virginia Festival.
Let's see. Oh, nice. You're still planning on doing that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Have you guys signed up for that?
Not yet. But
okay.
We will.
Have you seen anything that said, hey, sign up? It's been a few months since I've gotten anything from their email.
Right.
So. Sharing and appreciating. what's the best thing you've ever done for? This is sort of out of the blue, isn't it?
What's the best thing I've ever done for someone?
Yeah, it just has good deeds. These are kind of topics that, get the conversations going.
I'm not going to say stuff like that.
I know.
Good deeds, they chalk those up in heaven.
Good deeds gone bad. What's that song?
Yeah, I've had a few of those too.
No good deed goes unpunished. I don't know how often I've said that. I think John agrees with me on that one too. Happiness. Do you think happiness is a reasonable life goal? Actually, I have a better question than that. Is happiness a choice?
Is happiness a choice? I choose to be happy?
Yeah.
Well, it could be, I guess. You'd like to do things that make you happy.
Yeah. Well, we got a caller who's going to tell us if it's happy or not.
I'm happy we have a caller.
WFLO, you're on the air.
Larry B.
Yes.
I hate to make you repeat, but I was going from room to room and in the car to work, and I didn't hear where they said that health fair is going to be on the 21st.
It is going to be at 1413 South Main Street. Yeah, so it's in that little... Do you know... Oh, obviously you don't know where they're located.
Piedmont Senior Resources is right there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I assumed. But like I said, it's sometimes hard for me to follow when I'm trying to get to work and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you all know, and I'm sure they've gone, when they said they would have the COVID bivalent injections available, did they make any reference as to whether that is the brand new one that would be actually the fourth booster, or are they referring to the third booster?
I'm not positive, but what I got, the indication was it's the latest. But
that's kind of what I thought.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure. I guess I'll just call the pharmacy and find out.
They would definitely be able to tell you better than us.
Yeah. Well, and Chris, any outstanding updates on our dear friend Fran?
Oh, yes. He went to Dr. Rajan, the pulmonologist here at Century, yesterday to get a clearance for surgery for a feeding tube, which he will have surgery at UVA on the 29th of this month. And even though he can still eat, a feeding tube is essential for his getting the nourishment and the calories that he needs so that he can get some energy back and prevent any more muscle wasting.
And
so
he will still be able to eat regular food.
Yes, he'll be able to. He'll be able to eat regular food, but he'll also get the nourishment that he needs through these special formulas that they have. I mean, that UVA team at the ALS Center is wonderful. They provide everything. They provide what you need. They work as a team, and they're just really great. But he needed clearance, and also his inhaler that he does for his COPD. He's not able to really get a strong inhale breath. So we're putting him on a nebulizer. He's getting that probably tomorrow for 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon. With all the medication that he needs, all he has to do is sit there for 10 minutes and breathe it in. And I think that is going to make a big difference in his breathing. So we are making progress here, hopefully.
Well, there have been so many advancements in the area since my aunt had it way back in
the your aunt had it, okay.
And, it's wonderful what they've done. And I remember so well when Margie Watkins had it.
Yes.
And she was able to do so many things. And anyway, it's almost time for y'all to go off, and I don't want to keep you, but
please let Fran know that we continue to pray for him, and we're praying for Henry and Christy and all that family, too.
Yes, I know. It's a sad time.
Yes, it seems as though our WFLO family has not fared well over the years.
No, but we'll keep on going as long as we can go. And the cards and letters, please keep them coming, because he enjoys those so much. And speaking of that, I have Claudia, who has been a dear listener for years, who works over there at Schul's now. She sent Francis a card with 3 lottery tickets. Oh. And, so we thank her for that, but they weren't any winners. But that's okay. Keep those lottery tickets coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and, of course, we appreciate that. But anyway, the cards and the notes are really what he looks forward to every day.
Well, I'm so glad. And
it's 1-7.
Enjoy getting them in the mail, too.
Oh, well, great. Thank you so much, Betty. Appreciate it.
Okay.
I love
Bye-bye.
you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Mm-hmm. And it's 175. Thank you very much.
Wrong answer.
175 Crescent Road, Farmville, Virginia, 23901.
Oh, wow. You guys live right close to us.
Yes. How about that?
Dr. Raj. I love the guy. He's such
wonderful.
A nice guy.
He's a true friend.
I haven't met many doctors that have that kind of composure and it's compassion also.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
it's a great asset for Central Southside.
Exactly. Yeah, and I still love the picture of the new neurologist that I see every day. Hello.
Yeah,
I'm the new guy.
We saw him firsthand. We got to go.
Yeah, we do. We have less than a minute, so I guess we'll wish everybody a really, really, really good day and go
Thursday.
out there and smile at people.
Yes.
And what do you got?
Smile. Your heart is aching, even though it's breaking.
And you can choose to be happy.
That's right.
John.
It's better for you.
Yeah. John Staten is coming your way. He's going to entertain you for the next hour, and then I'll be back at 10 o'clock. And I will enjoy your company then. 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 Company then.